Hey, what's going on? I'm definitely extra sleepy, extra tired today. I'm exhausted. Like, this is our third year teaching in a pandemic. This time, 2 years ago, we were home and we didn't know what was going to happen next. We thought we were going to be home for 2 weeks. We ended up being home for almost a whole year. Finally went back to the building in end of March. We went back to the building a whole year later. And then, we had a few kids finish up the year with us in person. Majority stayed online. And then now we got this year where we went back in person. And y'all, the mental anxiety and stress that you go through day in and day out as a teacher is already a lot. But then when you add the fact that, we've been in a pandemic for 2 years, I'm exhausted. And the thing is, I'm not one of those teachers that just shows up and, just for a paycheck, I actually show up and I look to teach, I look to have fun, I look to, have a good time with my kids. Like, I don't, because at the end of the day, it's not their fault that teaching sucks. It's not their fault that they didn't ask to be brought into this world. They didn't ask to be brought into, this life. So, I can't take stuff out on them because the administration make no sense, or because the politics of it all is stupid. Excuse me. I can't take that out on them, but I'm just exhausted. Like, all I want to do is lay down and sleep. I come in the morning, generally in the morning I'm pretty energized and ready to go, but at the end of the day, I've given everything. By the time you get into your lesson, by the time you manage in your classroom, put your mask on, make sure your mask stay on. Mask supposed to be on your face, not on your chin. It's a lot of stuff. And then, the fact that, there's not subs like that right now, that messes with us too. It's just like, that ain't on you about, try not to take off. Man, I got my days, I'm taking my days. What you gonna do? You already ain't got enough teachers. What are you gonna do? Oh my gosh, like, I'm done. I'm so burnt out. Like, back in December, January, I was ready to go. I said, you know what? It's time to walk away. Forget it. I'll figure it out. I was ready. I was so ready to go back in December, January. Now I'm like, I'm still here. It's about to be April. Today's March 30th, so it'll be April soon. And part of me is like, okay. Ooh, excuse me. I'm not editing this out. This is reality. Part of me is like, okay, we made it this far. Let's see how far, we made it to this point. Just finish up the year. But I know deep down inside, the summer's going to go by so fast, like it always does. Because for me, soon as 4th of July hits, the summer's over. The summer, we get out. I live in New Jersey. We get out at the end of June. And then 4th of July is about a week later. And that's it. Summer's over. And then we're looking at each other in September like, yo, we really here again? Oh, my goodness. Like, I just want to sleep for a couple days. And it just sucks because nobody cares about you. They really don't. Your mental health, nobody cares. Nobody cares. They don't care how you doing today. None of that. And they still pile on work like this is a normal time that we're in. I've had students who lost loved ones to COVID. I'll have students who have lost ones, period. Have lost loved ones, period. Not just a thing about, not even only in relation to COVID, but just period, I just want to lay up under my covers every day. I don't even want to get out of bed. It's like I don't have the joy. I just don't. I've been faking it so much just to get through every single day. Lately, I've just been like, you know what? this is the way I gotta look at it. I am here to entertain. When I look at it from that perspective, it makes things a little bit easier. It's just, they don't care. They really don't care about us. Michael Jackson said it a while ago. They really don't care about us, My fellow teachers, shout outs to you. I know it has not been easy. So many teachers have quit. If you Google why I left teaching or why I quit teaching, it'll be loads and loads of videos. And they're all recent too. They're all within the last 3 months, 2 to 3 months, I'm telling you. Because trust me, I've looked them up. I'm like, let me see what they up to now. It's hard. It's hard. The stress, anxiety, depression, all the different emotions that you go through in this profession. And then got the nerve not to make enough money to cover everything, basic things. They don't even like you're trying to be rich. It's not even like you're trying to be rich, but just basic things that you need taken care of. You can't even get that, it's hard. But I'm not editing this yawn out because I need everybody to see the reality, man. Look at my eyes. Like, it's I can't even describe to you what it feels like right now. Make you question your life choices. Why am I here? What's the point? And then you still got to manage your classroom. You still got to make sure it looks nice and neat. You still got to make sure somebody could come in at any second. You still got to make sure it looks put together because anybody could walk in at any second. And the thing is, these people have never taught through a pandemic. Like, before people could say to you, oh, I was in the classroom for 25 years. So, I know what that's like. Before they could say that. But now you definitely can't say that. I mean, you can't say that now, number one, because things are so different. Pandemic aside, just the children are different, the technology is different, the expectations are different, the standards are different. Everything's so different for now than somebody who was in the classroom 10 years ago. Even 5 years ago. Things are so different now. Different wave of kids, different population of parents. It's just different generations are coming up, and it's different. So for you to think that you relate just because you were in the classroom for some time, but especially during a pandemic, you cannot tell me with a bold face, oh, I was in the classroom once upon a time. You weren't in this classroom. You weren't in this classroom. Anybody who's in education knows that things could change from one period to the next drastically. So you can't tell me that you know what it's like just because you're in a classroom. This is my little rant. I know, I'm exhausted. Like, I just want to lay down and sleep for like 5 days, bro. You know the song where the chick that went viral, I'm about to go lay down. That's how I feel. Go lay down. Ugh, my memory's about to run out, so I'm out.